Well, imagine getting acupuncture, but without the needles. There's a brilliant new tool that helps children deal with the many stresses in their lives and can dissolve negative subconscious beliefs.
It's called the Emotional Freedom Technique, or EFT tapping. And it's unique because parents can tap together with their children in times of emotional stress and fear. Now, this technique is fully explained in the book, Is This All There Is? Living a Life Beyond Obligation. Its author, Monique Verpoort, registered social worker and trainer who has worked in the field of children's mental health for 20 years. Monique, thank you so much for being here. And what exactly is EFT tapping?
Oh, so glad you asked me that question. So yes, you were correct. EFT stands for Emotional Freedom Techniques. And actually, it is not a new modality in that it's actually been around since I would say the 90s, but we're starting to hear more about it because there's a lot of science that backs it up. So don't be surprised if you start hearing more about EFT tapping. It's basically, as you said, it's a form of acupressure. We have the traditional Chinese medicine to thank for this whole approach to health as being, you know, a balance of flow within the body system. So with tapping, just as you mentioned with acupressure, acupuncture, it is using those same meridian acupoints that you would use to insert a needle in those points if you go for an acupuncture treatment. And so the beauty is we can actually use our fingers to access these points. And so it allows us it empowers us first and foremost, because we can do this anywhere. So I'm going to sort of show and describe, because I think for people who are watching this, it's really important to know where these points are. So if that's okay, I'd just like to kind of quickly.
No, I think this is good. Let's do it.
Okay. Perfect. Okay, so if you're watching along, I encourage you can start, we call it at the eyebrow point. So it's sort of where your eyebrows meet above the bridge of your nose. And you just gently tap there about 5 to 7 times. And it really helps if you breathe at the same time, like deep breath in, slowly release. And then you move to the side of your eye. You've got bones right beside the side of your eye. And it's a point right there. And you do the same. You breathe in. And you breathe out, and you continue under the eye. You'll feel a bone there as well, so you're going to be tapping there. Deep breath under the nose, under the mouth, and then you go to the collarbone points. So if you take your fingers, you kind of draw them along those those bones right there, and you descend about 1 inch and 1 inch over, and you start to you can tap or you can rub. So, and usually it feels sore because we house a lot of the stress in these points here. So actually, if it does feel sore, that's a good sign. It means you need to keep rubbing there. And then 4 inches under the armpits, sort of for ladies, it's where your bra strap would be. You would tap there.
It's a real stressed out area, Doc.
Yeah, exactly. And then,
Some of us.
and then the top of your head is sort of up at the last point there. That's sort of the simple version. There's a longer protocol, but I think for people who are just learning about this, let's keep it simple. So those are the points. Now, why this is such a great tool is that it calms the brain. It calms the amygdala, which is the threat detector in your emotional brain. So when you have a perceived threat, you know, you always hear about the lion in the jungle, whatever, but it could be your thought. If you have a negative thought that is stressing you out, when you're thinking of that thought and you're actually tapping, you're sending a calming signal to your emotional brain, to your amygdala, saying, it's okay, you can calm down, you're not in danger, your body is safe. Because safety is the very first biological priority for our body. We want to feel safe. And if we don't feel safe in our bodies, then it's very hard to sort of access that thinking part of our brain. So that is tapping in a nutshell.
Absolutely. Monique, thank you so much for just walking us through it. So good.
Absolutely. Again, the book is called Is This All There Is? Living a Life Beyond Obligation. Monique, thank you so much. I am definitely trying this with my son.
Oh, yeah.
Anything can help, you know, right? I'm going to try it. I'll document it. I'll let you know how it goes.
Oh, that'd be amazing. I'd love to hear it.
Well, thank you so much.